Jimmy,
Yes, sir.
find
yeah.
that email and let's read that man into
Oh
the
yeah,
record.
we got to read him into the record.
Already got it pulled up.
All right,
You already got it pulled up?
Yep.
Tango, our primary mission here at this channel is to save lives. And we're now up to 554 men saved from suicide using logic, reason, and dark ass fucking humor and comedy. So, Jimmy, read it.
All right. This comes from BU. Says Sergeant Popp and the PP pounding pumpernickel pogs. Count me in as one of your lives saved. You've convinced me to avoid the dirt nap, and I just shared your powerful Purple Heart video with the troops I work with to stop the 46 a day heartbreak. I did 25 years. 25 years. He actually says 24 years, 9 months, and 3 days. But who's counting? He and was an OER for 2.5 tours back to back. I started out as a 19 Delta and then went to OCS after my first 4, spending the rest of my Army life as an 11A. I got hit with an IED about halfway through my 3rd tour. It killed my gunner, fucked up my driver, and fucked my head up. I came home to my wife banging my bestie, and when I kicked her to the curb, I lost my 5 stepdaughters as well. Another failed marriage and a bunch of meaningless dialysis. I decided that I had had enough. I've had no family other than my siblings, and my bulldog Bo had hit the Rainbow Bridge. I was completely alone, or so I thought. Completely by accident, I found the regiment on Rumble. I've binge watched every episode available. You've made me laugh to tears, cry with my brethren, and realize that I'm not alone. I've printed up a bunch of business cards with your website printed on the reverse. Even my VA psychiatrist is recommending your stuff to his patient load. I have now a mission again. I now have a mission again, and I'm proud to say that I have 22 lives saved. I've started a group here in Casper called the White Feather Brothers, based on Sergeant Hathcock. God bless you. Thank you to the troops you've saved. Let's make a regiment around. Let's make the regiment a regiment of lives saved.
Raw.
Dude, that's fucking awesome, man.
That is awesome. So he went from Cav Scout to Green Beret officer.
If I can get everyone that I've saved to save 20 fucking guys, that is
God, yeah.
fucking
That's
huge,
huge.
goddamn dead.
That's absolute. Hey, look at that Green Beret be a force multiplier. Who would have thought that, huh?
Yeah. Listen, I've told this many
For Sergeant Popp?
Yeah.
I also wanted to mention on this as a side note, although we've never really met, but your experiences and your show, everybody, all your guests that you have, and everybody I've interacted with, even Sarge, I try to reach out, I bring him on. Making the connections and networking is important, especially making personal connections with people on a human basis. So the things that you say or do, right, they resonate with a certain mentality and a certain belief amongst people. So even in our community that you've never heard of, a small organization called the Veterans Outreach Center in a small county started with the same way. I took things that you show, like on the show, or suggestions or links, and I take that with me to the Veterans Outreach Center and help benefit other veterans in that. So the Veteran Outreach Center in our area was the first in the nation to actually go out door to door to reach out to remote veterans who needed help. And we brought over and across the entire state our suicide level to almost zero. For like, we were the highest, our county was the highest in the nation because it was so remote and people just they were giving up hope, lost their sense of purpose, and it was growing. So a guy named Hank Thornton, an old timer, Air Force, started a small group with just 3 people. And they just started going door to door, bringing them food, just chatting with them. If they were struggling, families would call. And it grew to the extent that now it's become it's now garnering national, support and becoming the foundation where no other veterans outreach had people actually physically going out before. It was always a place where they could come to. And so he started a small organization. It grew in the community where now the community support donations, businesses started hearing about it. They started donating tons of money. So the money and things are there. It just takes somebody with some integrity and the willingness to stand up and speak up, and the drive to genuinely want to help others to save their life like you did. So that kind of thing resonates. And whether you know it or not, it does make a difference. Things that even you say just on your show expands out that far. So just thought I'd throw that out.
Thank you, Tango. I appreciate it. Listen, man, the more numbers I get on that board, the less they're going to be able to step on my neck. And at some point, this boil of pissed off veterans is going to break out into the mainstream, and it'll be unfucking stoppable.
It's true.
Yep.
It's
Popp,
true.
I have a dream. I have a dream that someday you'll save more lives than a well-known guy's ex-wife's body count, allegedly.
Watch Grunt Speak live every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And if you want to join Popp for Supporters Sundays, go to redonkulous.com/donate and make a monthly pledge. A link is in the Meat Gazer box.